Luís. I'm the head of developer experience in Mintbase. And I'll be mostly talking about developer stack and what that means and how developers can unlock the power of NFTs and NFT marketplaces. So what exactly is Mintbase? If you visit Mintbase XYZ today, you'll mostly see a no-code tool, can deploy your contract, mint tokens, list them for sale, do a bunch of things. But as we built Mintbase, we made sure that our infrastructure would allow other developers to build on top of it. So that's what we call the developer stack. So how it started, back in the Ethereum days, 2018, Mintbase was essentially like this factory, deploy your token contract, mint tokens, list them on the marketplace. Pretty much the similar feature that we have today on here. And yeah, we had I think more than 1,000 contracts deployed through our no-code tool. And at some point, the gas cost and transaction speed became prohibitive, so we had to look for other alternatives to Ethereum. And that's why we went to Near. So Near is faster, cheaper, and we started migrating back in late 2020. And today we represent about 70% of the Near NFT ecosystem, with more than 7,000 unique maker accounts. So what does the Mintbase dev stack really mean? This is how we see it. There's these three main components: the contracts, the indexer, and the SDKs. And on top of this, you can build your apps, right? So let's start with the smart contracts. I'm sure most of you know what smart contracts is. Is there someone that doesn't know? But so smart contracts are programs that store data and expose methods to interact with data. And on Mintbase, we support mostly these two contracts: the token contract or the NFT contract, and the market contract. And why would you use our token contract? First, because it's standard compliant, so we follow the NFT standards on here. It's audited, and there's role-based permissions. That means that we have two separate roles on the token contract. One is the owner, the other is the minter. And the owner essentially means that they're the admin of the contract. They can add minters, transfer the ownership of the contract. And they can also mint. Minters, of course, they pretty much mint and can transfer and do that. And the market contract, for now, it's simply direct sales. So you can list things for sale for Near. And they're audited, other currencies soon. And the affiliate direct, that's something I want to talk about. But Nate's going to give you a talk here later today. You'll dive deep into the affiliate direct feature. But what it essentially is how do you, so we split the market fee with an affiliate, meaning that equally. So 50% goes to the affiliate, the other 50% we keep on the market. Yeah. All right. So the indexer, blocks contain transactions contain a lot of data. And essentially these transactions, specifically NFTs, have certain events. And we use that to index, so extract, transform, and load data in database by mapping data into a predefined schema that we can easily, you can imagine if you have 7,000 contracts, you're not querying, doing view RPC calls and getting data from separate 7,000 contracts. So you need this way to aggregate all the data in some place and make it easy to query and get the data from. And this is just how it looks like. There's an event. We would store that in the database instead. So there's a burn. We'd just say, all right, this token was burned at some whatever timestamp. So, this token was burned. Then there's the mint, another mint. We store another record on the database. And if there's a transfer, we just swap the owner of the token, right? But how can you consume this data? We made it very simple. You can use the GraphQL queries. We index for both mainnet and testnet. And this is just an example of fetching token data. Our schema is pretty complex and allows for a lot of things. But yeah, we support mainnet and testnet. You can go check it out. graph.mintbase.xyz and pretty cool because most of you probably know, but on testnet it's everything's free, so it's cool. So then the SDK, that's like the closest layer to the app, right? And the SDK we built like a set of packages. Thanks to Ben for coming up with the initial draft on how to make this, because we started like with a monolithic sort of approach for our SDK, and today like it's multiple packages. We mostly support JavaScript, but yeah, let's go through some of the packages. We have the literal, like the core, the SDK, which is a convenience wrappers, around invocation of like Mintbase smart contracts. So everything's there, like buying, minting, deploying token contracts, pretty much everything. But also allows you to like do some more like low level, near contract transactions. It's pretty flexible in that way. We have the data package, and the data package exposes some methods that allow you to like easily query like popular queries. I'd say, like, for example, you want to get like user owned tokens. That's just like 2 lines of code. I can check it out. Sorry, there's no didn't put an example here, but the docs are pretty good now. It's also pretty flexible. You can use like GraphQL queries with this data package too. Then the React. Right now we're mostly using React to develop like our examples and like pretty much everything. So we made like these convenience wrappers, like the context provider, a hook to just get like wallet state in every component. I can show you later. Then for storage, we're pretty much paying, upfront for all the users, but we store data on our Arweave. You can use that. Use this package to like just store the data on our Arweave. And for the auth, some of you are already familiar with the Near ecosystem. There's a thing around like for, I don't know, a couple months called the wallet selector. And it kind of like aggregates all the wallet providers on here. And, we made like our package that, it's a wrapper around a wrapper, but it's pretty cool because, it works pretty well with all our other packages. Yeah, this is how it looks to me. Cool. So, we built out a few examples using all these packages and, hitting our indexer and interfacing contracts. For now, like we focused on 2 main examples. One, you can check it out. Mintbase examples on GitHub, or scan this QR code if you want. I'll give it a couple seconds. So yeah, we have the Minter, simple form, but, interfaces with, all the packages, and, you can just clone it, use it, however you want, customize it as much as you want to. And we have the marketplace, and the marketplace, it's pretty cool because there's the affiliate feature already embedded. So you can like fork, customize as much as you want. This is an Next.js app. So like modern web development, and, I can deploy it and start earning some fees. All right, let's dive into some of like real world use cases that we have right now. Just a few examples, but I think this one is pretty cool. Near social, I'm pretty sure like most of you that are paying attention to the Near ecosystem, the boss is the new thing. Near social is just one gateway for the blockchain operating system, and we made an NFT marketplace. It's also like all the code is open. This is simply just a widget on the Near social platform. And you can fork it, customize it, and it also has like this affiliate direct feature embedded. Then Rakito, they're a Mintbase grantee, and they built this streaming payment system to vaults that can be unlocked with non-fungible tokens. We also have WalID auth aggregator for both Web2 and Web3 providers. Pretty cool because you can create claims around like a certain user that has, like, for example, more than like 100 followers, but also owns certain tokens. So you can create these claims using WalID. They're still under development, but like a couple of weeks, their product will be out. Gorilla Shops, CMS for your token contract. Like using Mintbase when you deploy your contract, you have pretty much like, standard profile. But with Gorilla Shops, you can customize it, and that's pretty cool system. Right, and this is the Minsta moment. So Minsta, you gotta use this.
try it out, scan this. If you don't have a near account, I can hook one up.